Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a truder. Welcome to the Artful Escape, which is, I'm not actually 100% sure. Now, it would appear to be some form of a big musical psychedelic thing, but I'm not actually sure what the, game bit of the game is going to be. What I do know, however, is this showed up on a lot of people's Games of the Year list, so as it's January and thus nothing's coming out, good time to get caught up on some fun stuff I missed last year. Okay, I can confirm this is the first time a games tutorial has ever begun with the control for strumming a folk ballad about the toil of a miner's life. And I come from the Midlands, alright, so there were plenty of ballads about the toil of a miner's life when I was growing up, alright. This is something I'm weirdly well prepared for. Well, that was disappointing. There wasn't even a warbly bit about the weans left back home, dear oh flippin' dear. Right, I'm guessing that this lad here, yeah, he's not really found his thing yet. This game's going to be about him finding his thing. And Sci-Fi Guitar Odyssey. Oh, now that's more my flipping speed. Let's flipping go, mates.
Your look doesn't match your sound.
Excuse me?
You dress like a drifter, but you sound like a space opera. Complete tonal disconnect. Gives me anxiety.
Oh, sorry. That was... I'm usually much more serious. I play folk music.
You look like you do.
I mean, I'm trying to write for this show. My first show.
Uh-huh.
But after a while, it feels like I'm strumming backwards. And my mind wanders away.
Where to?
Yes, indeed. Right, so he thinks he ought to be a folk musician for some reason, but instead... Oh, hang on. There was a poster on the start screen. He's like the son of a famous folk musician. Okay, right. So he needs to discover himself and embrace his inner mid-nebula suspended in a sunbeam personality, which is going to involve him going on a Ziggy Stardust Odyssey. Okay, fine. I now know where we're going with this. Spectacular. I mean, seriously, America, if your abandoned, slightly falling apart old mining towns look like this, you are flippin' lucky, because the ones in the UK basically just look like urban decay and smell of sadness. Okay, back down to town, this will be Calypso, and apparently that little festival I'm performing at is, sold out.
Calypso is usually much quieter. Gets quieter each summer, the old folks say. People are here for the anniversary of my uncle's album, Pines. It's kind of like a festival. Everyone's pretty excited.
Right, so this kid is entirely, living in his uncle's shadow. Gotcha. So we've got to break out of that using art. Some form of artful escape, if you will. Gotcha. See where we're going. Ooh, here's something useful. So, someone in town has come to the festival as my dead uncle.
Hey, Zombie Vendetti.
And he would appear to have a road sign embedded in him, so I'm guessing that's how my uncle died. Seriously, if I lived in a place like this, with views like those, and a town where you got around with a system of funiculars, I would not be leaving. Don't know what this guy's whining about. This town's awesome. Okay, but just keep tapping the jump button. I could pretend he's happy here, because he looks so happy when he's just jumping around.
Honey, how was your day? Was everyone excited to see you before the show?
Yeah. I'm really excited.
Buckaroo,
Huh?
you don't seem yourself.
don't seem myself. I've decided to create the most elaborate stage persona the world has ever seen.
Okay. Will you be down for dinner? We're having enchiladas.
The boy you loved may already be gone.
Okay, so I'm guessing this whole invent new persona thing is not going to go down well at my uncle's tribute concert. Gotcha. Still, I do like how oppressive this place is, by the way, with the records and the newspapers and the guitars up everywhere. You can't get away from my uncle. He's just everywhere.
That's my dad and my uncle. They were really close, Mom says. From the beginning until the end. No one asks me about my dad much.
Okay, that's a bit on the sad side that his dad's just been erased because he wasn't famous. And I can't help but notice as well, the pause menu has got a bit of backstory on it, because it's like the reverse of the old album. So you can see down there in the bottom right, also claim the life of his brother. So my dad was killed in the same traffic accident. It's just nobody really cares. So okay, this is a bit more sad than I was expecting. I was hoping for, you know, happy psychedelic music adventure. Hopefully we get to that in a second. So this is my room and, yeah, you can sort of see the whole Sci-Fi Odyssey beginnings going on here, I say.
Could people believe an alien could play music?
And I'm starting to think about my alter ego.
Could the radio intercept intergalactic transmissions?
Alright, the backstory.
Could I step on stage, not as myself, but as someone else entirely?
Okay, well, I guess we're going to be having... Okay, we're not actually going to bed. We're just putting on a record, chilling out, maybe having a bit of a, you know, vision of myself or something.
We, mankind, are just 62 miles away from the infinite. On the far side of a thin film of atmosphere lies a tundra beyond the limits of human comprehension. The universe, in all its grandeur, its wonder and desolation, waits mere miles away. The stairway to the great cosmic symphony is at our feet.
Okay, today's not the first day I was thinking about any of this, because I've already been planning the costume. This is something I've been thinking about for a long time. But first, this probably isn't happening. This is probably my imaginary backstory. The birth of Ziggy Stardust, or whatever I call myself.
Only bad news knocks this late.
Okay, down we go. I'm guessing at this point we've shifted into, yes, what's no longer real. Keep your eye out for any signs this isn't happening anymore.
Hello?
Greetings.
What in the...
Good evening, little bee. A pleasant climate here, don't you think? Mild. Fragrant, almost.
What? What are you wearing?
I am looking for Francis Vendetti.
And okay, I mean, if we're going into Space Odyssey, may as well do so confidently.
You found him.
I am the hypnagogic Zalm. I appear tonight as a herald of doom and calamity. The support act on our tour is indisposed. A replacement is needed. And the captain asked for you by name.
Captain? What captain?
He calls himself Lightman. Stand extremely still.
What? Why? How did you do that? Where are my pajamas?
Does it adhere to your hideous humanoid arrangement?
I'm in love with it.
I mean, it is a bit snug. Again, I do just enjoy the really snug clothes, apparently. I mean, I look at that and think that's gonna be a bit tight in all sorts of places, but fine. If he likes it, he likes it.
Hold out your hand, human.
Okay, so this is my origin story. One night I just woke up and an alien said, "Hey, do you want to be a ridiculous mega sci-fi odyssey man?" And I said, yes, so he gave me all my stuff. Nice and straight to the point, I could admire that. Let's flipping shreds.
How did I do that? Was that me?
You're tuning into another dimension. Don't stop now. Lightman is waiting on the other side.
Hey, wait! What does that mean? How did you organize this?
Okay, so now I'm just, this, and more importantly, okay, do I still get to use the funiculars? Because, as I say, I really enjoy funiculars. And can I just shred anytime I want to just, ooh. Now I can just shred while I'm on the move to make everything all light up and stuff. Oh no, that is... Okay, this is pretty special. Can I make the... Why is the funicular not lighting up, game? The most important bit of the town! The funicular! Make it light up, damn it! Right, now I'm guessing... Yes. The crucial bit is... the main plaza. Over here. So let's just get that lit up nice and fast. And... hello there, Mr. Alien!
That's how you make an entrance, baby. And don't let no one tell you otherwise. This him?
I'm afraid so.
How did you...
I heard the word. You got the aura, baby.
And... okay. Is that the wibbly collar thing I do sometimes?
You heard right.
Ah! Dance out toward oblivion and meet her like an old friend.
Are you Lightman?
Jammer of the Glamourgon himself. Now, we ain't got much time. I'm about to star in a performance of Colossal Scope, and I don't go on without a support act.
Never, ever.
This is the skinny. Tonight's opening slot has become available.
Wait, you want me? I'm supposed to be a serious folk musician.
Oh, baby, we'll have you back in time for breakfast.
What? No, I've got my first show tomorrow. I'm in the midst of an existential crisis. I can't just go running off into the night.
The night? Baby, we're going way past the night. We're going on a ride across the dilated pupils of the cosmos. Man, you're gonna see flotsam that'll change you forever.
Change me forever.
Let me give you the first lesson free. This is the musical key.
Okay, so we are... Aha! Buttons! Gotcha! So, 5 buttons and... Gonna be honest, don't play the guitar. Are there 5 strings on a guitar? I know there's 4 on a violin, because I played a violin when I was a kid. Wasn't very good, but it did. Are there 5 on a guitar? Presumably there's 5 on a guitar. So, okay. Let's just try one of them strings. Okay, bit over dramatic with playing it there. You could have just, you know, given it a little poke, but whatever. And then a few more. And then even more than that. And then up to the shoulder buttons. Oh, okay, you don't want me to do that one then? Alright, fine, whatever.
My notes, but add your own timing, your own rhythm.
Oh, okay. Got to be creative, but don't fall too far behind or I'll forget the bloody notes.
Natural.
Okay, so we know this is a dream sequence because not one person has decided to lean out of the window and say, "Stop making noise down there, I'm trying to bloody sleep."
What do you think, Zom?
He'll be dead by dawn.
Excellent! You're hired, baby. Follow me.
Okay, can we revisit the whole dead by dawn thing? Because that strikes me as a bit ominous under the circumstances.
Wait, this isn't here? This isn't a thing. This is an empty warehouse.
Youngblood, the stuff behind this door is gonna blow your mind.
Okay, so... am I about to be murdered? Because I feel like I might have just been, yes, you know, lied to, tricked, and then taken to a murder warehouse.
Francis, one little admonition. You need to be cleared with legal, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, image rights, sync, narrative licensing, insurance, posthumous royalties, and spectromic signature. You know, all pretty standard.
Okay, I'm about to sign something without reading it, and I really, really feel like this is...
You get all that?
Oh, I'm definitely being ripped off right now. I've been brought into a mysterious box warehouse, and now I'm being asked to sign things without even getting a chance to read them. I am going to not have kidneys in the morning.
Not one bit.
Voice signature accepted.
Onward!
No, seriously, this is starting to get a bit, like, creepy. That was really rushed by me, and the music industry has a lot of instances where people were forced to sign contracts they didn't really understand, and it really screwed them over. I'm just gonna go back to my mum's house, actually.
Beyond that door lies the cosmic extraordinary.
What does that mean?
Oh man, that's the great matter between the lobes of the universe.
Okay, I am admittedly suddenly feeling a little uncomfortable with all this, actually.
I suddenly feel quite uncomfortable.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's completely natural. Hold your tongue to the roof of your mouth and think of the color purple.
What does it look like? The cosmic extraordinary.
Oh, baby, it looks different to everyone. To me, it's a golden staircase woven lightly. Now to you, who knows?
Okay, so for me, it's a wild outer space odyssey. I'm guessing it's now too late to... Yep, we now can't go home. But what if I shred on it? I can't shred on it, can't even jump actually. So alright. First, can you guys actually see what I'm seeing, by the way?
Impossible.
There's a lot of that out here, my man.
Wait, where are you going?
You're on your own, kid. Everyone takes their own road across the cosmic extraordinary. You're looking for the lung. The cosmic lung.
What's that?
It's home, baby. It's home.
Okay, so he's going, and he's taking his PA with him. And as for me, I've just got to figure it out. Fortunately, there was another road back here, because I didn't realise that when I stepped up. Oh, that's... That way there's not a road, so if you fall off, you just restart. Also, have I done something with my hags? I'm not sure if I have. And now, oh, now I can shred. And now I can, oh, here we flipping go. course, all the stuff in the background there, that was in my room. The robot and the ship, that was hanging from the ceiling, so I'm guessing. Is that in the distance? Cosmic lung. Have we made it if we just get to here? Ooh! Hello! You've got a face shaped like the controls, which is probably going to be useful.
Well, if it isn't a fluffy little piece of space dust. You got a strange sound to you.
Whoa!
I'm a wonder, make no mistake.
Are you God?
Darling, you are divine. I am not. You know, I did see her once, from a distance.
What was it like?
She was playing pinball.
No way!
Way. All the greats are obsessed with pinball. The only reason we created the universe. What do you call yourself?
Out here? I'm not sure. I'm dabbling with the idea of becoming someone else entirely. My name...
And, don't want to talk about, haunts me. Let's just say complicated, for now. I'm not going to be like, you know, an emo space traveler or anything, okay? It's just complicated. I'm figuring it out, damn it.
It's complicated.
In this place, you are the namer of names. But choose wisely. Names can get carried away.
What? How do you mean?
They wander off. Begin to breathe. Before you know it, they're on books and banners, scrawling themselves over manifestos. A name, once weightless,
Suddenly burdened with the weight of empires.
What will you name yourself?
And I am the almighty, courageous, terrible, villainous, powerful, comical, wondrous, delusional. I like that. The delusional John. Absolutely.
And where you headed?
Ooh, apparently my name sounds like a guitar riff. That's pretty cool.
The cosmic lung.
Really? You're touring with lightning?
Well, if you say so.
Zom, what happened? Where am I?
You're aboard the Cosmic Lung, our vessel across the extraordinary.
What does that mean?
Francis, does your species gather in caravans of aimless, cacophonous debauchery?
Okay, so convoy, cruise ship. Yes, music festival. That seems like the best fit, given, you know, we're talking about music and whatnot.
That sounds familiar. Why don't you ever explore, Feel things out. May I offer some advice, human?
Okay.
Don't lose your head.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm worried he might mean literally. Alright, 2 ways to go. May as well have a bit of a loopsy-roundy. So we all blimey. Alright. Space Cantina. Meanwhile, if I was to go the other way, this is... I don't know. Can I shred on it? I can't shred on it. I feel like I want to shred on this thing. That feels like, you know, a sort of a shredding platform to me. Right, back to the bar. Keep on keeping on. Elevator to maybe change floors later. And...
there's a whole damn theater in here.
Alright. A theater. with 10 million boxes. Kind of feels a bit Muppet Show with various bobbling creatures in the many boxes. I like that. I always enjoyed the Muppet Show. The Muppet Show was great. And then just keep going till once again we get to the edge. But on this occasion, there's Lightman. So, alright, he's going to be performing soon. But we've also got, oh my goodness, is this a space funicular? There is a funicular! It's a space funicular! Sorry, I really like funiculars, and they're never in video games. It's so sad.
He's never played a show. He's never even left Colorado. You're gonna fry his brain.
Well, I think there's a little magic in him. There has to be.
He thought he was a folk musician this afternoon. Where are you sending him?
The Heliotrons.
Oh, of course the Heliotrons. You are pathetic.
Sorry, what's the Heliotrons?
Ah, Francis! Knew you'd probably make it. The Heliotrons, well, it's somewhat of a monument to me.
Paid for by you.
The whimsical beginnings of my 51 Universal Tour. The tour where I would successfully jam with the Glamourgon.
Wow. What's a Glamourgon?
This is bogus. Mark, seriously, he's gonna get vaporized.
My name is Lightman. Recalibrate holograms for the kid.
This is on you.
Man, she really murders my vibe. Now, curtains are approaching. Any questions?
Yes, all of them, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna waltz blindly, that seems reasonable, because I'm getting the feeling I'm not gonna get a straight answer, one way or the other.
Nope. I'm just gonna waltz blindly into the unknown.
Visit Violetta, she'll get you tuned in.
Wait, is there anything else okay.
No. I did just say I want to waltz blindly into the unknown. I think it'll all work out in the end, don't worry. Right, bar upstairs, but I'm too young to drink. Literally, the bartender won't serve me, so yeah. That's the bar, know where everything is now. Just got to go and find, back to the theatre. Flipping love it, and I'm guessing this is going to be... Oh, here we flipping go. Right, gonna be needing some help, apparently.
Listen, Francis. This place, the Lung, we put on 3 shows every tour. That's the contract. No shows, no contract, and no clearance to the next station. You don't play, you don't get home.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
Relay connected successfully.
We're done. Anything else?
And, yes, what precisely is your job?
What do you do here?
The passengers think I'm in maintenance. They can't know otherwise.
No, what?
That I run this ship. And that I am, without question, the greatest laser artist in the galaxy.
Are you serious? That is so far out.
Okay, so... I don't know why we're not allowed to just acknowledge she's the greatest laser artist in the galaxy, but fine. Wish me luck with whatever it is I'm doing now, presumably performing somewhere.
Now, this isn't a traditional performance. See, there's no stage. Well, there is. The landscape is the stage. But there's also stages. You feel me?
Not really. What should I play? I've got this folky ballad about the toil of a miner's life.
Oh, no, please don't do that. You wear folk like a cheap suit, Youngblood. You're something else entirely. No time to gab, you're on!
made it.
Violetta, this is impossible. Where am I?
You're in the far reaches of the cosmos now, kiddo.
Jeez. And you want me to just dance out into it?
That's right. Sparkle in your eye, candy in your heels.
What am I supposed to do?
Head east, into the foothills. You're looking for a creature called Star Gordon. He'll help you find your way back to the lung. You'll need to book through his agent.
His agent?
It's on Holiday Street, I think.
Is this gonna be dangerous?
Oh yeah. I don't even come out here.
Metal.
Okay, so now we're just, going to find a Star Gordon. Whatever one of those is. Can I shred everything, though? And yes, I can. But next to, yes, Calypso. Doesn't really do so much, to be honest, which is a bit of a shame. So, okay. What's going on round these parts? Okay. Jump and a hold Y to activate the stage pad. Okay. What's one of these? Ooh. Okay, let's try some notes here. Yeah. Notes. What do you want here? What do you want? Oh, you want me to fill in the notes. And that creates... Aha! So, you see that? You create, you do your own thing. If you feel like shredding, you can do, because, oh, bloody hell.
In 1927, on the outer reaches of occupied space, a child was found adrift in a photon beam. His rescuers named him Lightman. By the time he was 12, many considered Lightman to be the greatest musician alive.
Oh, you see, now that's a better sci-fi ballad backstory than I was just some guy until one night in my pajamas the aliens came and took me. That's a way better backstory. We should just be stealing that. Oh, and here we go. All of a sudden, the environment wants to hang out and jam with me a little bit more. Oh, flippin' love it.
The Glamagon resides in the Hyperion Whale Zone. All are welcome to enter the Whale Zone, but only those who entertain the Glamagon are permitted to leave. For many, it is a one-way trip.
Okay, I'm guessing that's the final boss then. Gotcha.
Little is known of the Glamagon's biology. It is described as a vision so brilliant that many creatures remain transfixed and watch it until they perish. Understandably, Glamagons are very hard to impress. Though no recordings of Lightman and the Glamagons survived the performance, their duet was heard across dimensions and cemented Lightman's place as one of humankind's seminal artists. On his return, Lightman was granted command of the Cosmic Lung. The Lung is an entertainment vessel with a rich history, a stepping stone for many legendary artists.
Okay, so that was rather beautiful, but why do I feel like there's a twist? Like Lightman faked the whole thing or something. There's more to that performance than it was just amazing but no one happened to have any recordings of it. Dear oh flipping dear. Oh. Things are getting a bit less, you know, glowy and a bit more growly. What's a Star Gordon? And by any chance do I need to, you know, tame it or calm it by playing some music at it? Because I'm guessing I might need to do so. Oh, that'll be you then. Hello. Oh, okay. We're going to flipping jam apparently. What the flip is? Ooh. Okay. That's got his attention. Let's flipping jam. Okay, now that's woken him up a bit.
You're quite loud for such an insignificant creature.
So, can we go and... Wait, why are we coming to find the Star Gordon? I'm not sure. Sometimes in, you know, psychedelic odysseys like this, there's not much in the way of logic.
I'm trying to make an appointment with Star Gordon.
Star Gordon? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, I need to get back to the Cosmic Lung.
I can understand that. But is it worth the risk?
What? What does that mean?
Hey, albeit for me to argue, I'm sure he'll be happy for the work.
Is what worth the risk?
Oh, His den is on the other side of Disco Worm Ridge. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a ride, human. I'd bet my hump on it.
I'm going to be honest, I thought you were Star Gordon. Sorry, my mistake. Still, we're past and I'm guessing we're just into some more just absolutely stunning, beautiful scenes. Made it. So what precisely is a Star Gordon?
I'm looking for Star Gordon.
Well, this is Star Gordon's, isn't it? Isn't it?
I think so.
You, friend of Lightman's?
Yeah. I am the delusional. I'm trying to get back to the cosmic lung.
Ah, that's so. You got the makings of a story in you. I can smell it.
Sometimes I feel like it's already been written for me. Who I am. Where I should be going.
Ah, but where you're from, that's what interests me. Why don't we go on a trip together, You can tell me all about it.
Yeah. Cool. Where are we going?
Oh, to the stars. Tell me of your home planet.
Okay, so I get to choose a new homeworld. So fireworks, starships, and romantic novelettes. Okay. Aluminium. Oh, bonus points for aluminium being spoke correctly. That's certainly true. Proto-human wonder beings and world-eating villainy. I like that. Just living in a beam. Then, where I just came from. I think I'm going to go for the beam. I like the NES beam. The beam was good. Oh, and all of a sudden, it's gone a bit black and white. And Star Gordon is... I'm on Star Gordon's show, and now it's not black and white. That was a curious 5 seconds.
Welcome back, Night Owls. Our last guest for all eternity is the delusional... an entertainer from beyond our naive concepts of reality. Welcome.
And truly a pleasure. Just play along, even though you are wearing a terrible suit and shoe combo.
Truly a pleasure.
Isn't it? You're from Nesbeam, correct?
And absolutely. And I go and visit too, if I can.
Still visit when the occasion calls.
Tell me about it.
Sure.
Well, it is a beam, so... yes, let's say it comes out of the time rift.
It occupies a time rift where nothing is ever where you left it.
It must have been hard to tell up from down.
And, yes indeed, up was down 3 days a week. And it took me a while to find myself. Ooh, that's a good part of the metaphor.
Took me a while to find myself, as you can imagine.
There's been much made about your escape from the planet. How did it happen?
Okay, so once again, it's not actually a planet, it's a beam. So generally you just float down the beam until such time as you're not in the beam. So, yes, that one seems reasonable.
Through a portal on the inside of a giant's eye.
A giant? What style?
So he could be horrific, or volcanoes for hands, or Hulk of biomass. No, I think volcanoes for hands sounds cool.
How did you bring it down?
I have no idea what's happening right now, but yes, here we go. Guitar solo, surely it's got to be that.
A guitar solo that punched a hole in the sky.
You'll have to teach me the riff. It's a dizzying tale. I wonder what kind of creature would be born from these strange circumstances. What would they dream? Love? Fear? What scares you?
What scares me?
Hello?
Where would I begin?
Okay, I'm guessing everything. Though it seems like the biggest thing would be being trapped. You didn't like the town, did ya? But the towering shadow. Yeah, being in somebody's shadow.
To live beneath a towering shadow?
You feel dwarfed by the achievements of others.
And yes, indeed, not just dwarfed, but obliterated. Yeah, I'd say it's fine to embrace that side of it before we rise above it.
I feel obliterated by them. It's a storm ahead of me, behind me, bulging in my peripheries.
Sometimes it feels like it's stretching horizon to horizon, doesn't it? Though, if you don't mind me saying, these sound like the worries of a terrestrial teenage boy.
Huh? Oh, that's not true.
The dreary doldrums of a humanoid. Without grief or grandeur.
No, totally untrue.
You're lying to our live studio audience, aren't you? They seem affable, I know, but they're ravenous.
They're, what?
We're all hungry for blood out here. Once Lightman knew we planned to eat him, he never came back.
What?
But that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. You have been a delight.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
Yes, but we're not really here, are we?
Excuse me?
Not really anywhere at all.
Okay, so that was a creepy, terrifying bit at the end there.
Hello?
And now I'm trapped in this illusion or something. Okay, just keep skipping, alright? It makes the scene happier and less scary. Okay, we've run into Star Gordon again. He seems to have chilled out a bit about eating my soul. Instead, he just wants to jam out a bit, so...
A revelation! But I'm getting a little buzz in here. Like an audience unimpressed by a hackneyed magician. You getting that?
No.
Think you'll need a little mountain reverb. Hold on to something.
Sure. Wait, what? What happened to these guys?
Saw a Glamogon. So spectacular they couldn't look away, poor bastards.
A Glamogon. Lightman jammed with a Glamogon.
Yeah, that's going back. The trick is you have to be more spectacular than the Glamogon.
I've got a Glamogon of my own.
We've all got Glamagons, I suppose. But for this performance, you are the Glamogon. Promise me you'll play as if your dreams were now memories, and the wonders of reality were all within your reach.
Wow.
Bloody hell, what a game. And here we are, back on the ground, so nobody here, but if I was to carry on, some beautiful scenery and, okay, I think that's gonna be more than enough, but this here is the Artful Escape, and, I mean, if you forced me to describe it, I'd have to say basically you hold right and hold X and look at the pretty thing be pretty, but I don't know, somehow it's just pulled off so stylishly. I don't care, it's a lovely trip, which is why I've barely been talking. I can't really add anything to it. In many ways, it's, you know, not particularly a game for YouTubers, it's a game to experience, so I'm going to leave this off here, so you can experience it yourself, but this is something special. I don't know precisely what it is or what it means, but it's special. Let's just say that, okay? One of those games where I think the best way to experience it is just to, very literally, experience it yourself. It's always a privilege to stumble across one of them. Long may it continue. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been the absolutely spectacular The Artful Escape. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Oh, also, apparently you've either got a girlfriend or a daughter. Hopefully
That's
a girlfriend.
my girlfriend.
Really, hopefully a girlfriend. No! Stop walking around! Just stay still! Just stay still!
I don't know!
Stop doing laundry! There we go! How are you so bad at escaping from prison?